Good morning, everyone. So today we have come with the second class of the PYQ discussion, right? So in the first class, if you will see, we have discussed the 5 question of the finance. Again, we are going to discuss the 5 question, right, of the finance of year 2025. So this is the Clarity Mentorship program that is going on, right? Mentorship and test series of Clarity 2026, and you can see the things over here. The RBI Grade B mentorship program. Just a screenshot of that. Link mentorship, introduction to economics, mapping and ESI, economics and social issues, finance, management, QRE, GA, and obviously some more playlists are there related to PIB, which is also related to finance news, descriptive questions, and everything is that. So there is a glimpse. You can check into the website and you can see the trial version also, and then decide to come with the mentorship program. So this mentorship program is going on in Clarity for Sure platform, that is RBI 2026 mentorship and test series. Is it clear? So let's start the today's class discussion. So here is the sixth question that I have come with that. It is also because in the year 2025, if you will see, there are 2 marker questions in RBI that is of comprehension type, right? So you should be very good at the reading skills also. So the first question that is in the sixth question that I'm going to discuss is, read the passage given below and answer the following questions. The government of India, the government of India initiated a comprehensive reform process in the financial system during 1992 and 1993. Is it clear? Following the recommendation of the Committee of the Financial System 1991 as part of the second phase of reforms, another committee was constituted in December 1997 under the chairmanship of M. Narasimhan. The committee focused on strengthening the banking system through improved regulations, competition, and efficiency. Its terms of reference clearly indicated an emphasis on banking reform, sector reforms, including prudential norms and market-oriented monetary tools. The committee recommended greater participation of private and foreign banks. To enhance competition, it also emphasized shifting from direct controls to indirect instruments of monetary policy for liquidity management. Several structural and operational reforms of the banking systems were guided by the recommendation. Okay. Obviously, this is a memory based examination, so no one will remember the exact questions. So that's why this is a recreated passage and not an exact one question asked in the examination, right? So the sixth question that is in front of your screen is, which of the following statement is /r correct with the reference to the above paragraph? If you will see the above paragraph is what they are telling. Again, if you will see the above paragraph, it is telling about the committee, right, which is constituted in December 1997. Is it clear? So December 1997 under M. Narasimhan. So M. Narasimhan is commonly referred as the Committee on Banking Sector Reforms, right? It recommended the licensing of new private banks, right? That it has been recommended over here. So if you will try to understand, the committee constitute in Tech 1997 under M. Narasimhan. Is it clear? Is commonly referred as what kind of a committee? Committee in Banking Sector Reform. So what does this committee recommended for? This committee recommended for the licensing of, okay, according to this passage, licensing on, and it was exact the passage, licensing of new private banks. Okay. Is it clear? Including domestic and foreign banks, that has been written in the passage. To enhance what? Competition and efficiency in the banking system. Why these reforms has been taken? To enhance the competition and efficiency, because if the domestic and the foreign banks will be welcomed in the and the private banks give the license, private bank gets the licensing of the Banking Regulation Act and under the RBI Act. So they will have the things, they will have the kind of a control over the private market after the LPG reform. So this 1991 reform, that was LPG. P stands for their privatization. So Narasimhan recommended this kind of a thing because we were moving from the, if you will see, capitalist government from socialist government, right? So this was the reason then M. Narasimhan recommended in December 1996 some of the suggestions to the bank, right? And you know who is M. Narasimhan? Everyone knows about that, right? So which of the following statement is an R with the reference of the above paragraph? Pehla statement देखो. Pehla statement is telling the committee referred in the paragraph is the Committee of Banking Sector Reforms. Is it true or not? Is it true or not? Yes, it is true. Second, the committee recommended licensing of new private bank, including domestic and foreign banks. So according to this, yes, it is. The committee recommended continued reliance on CRR as the no, because it has been shifted. You will see it has been shifting from direct controls to indirect monetary policy of the liquidity management. So it is not in the control of, because CRR is the direct control method, right? Whereas if you will see about, if you see the committee emphasizes a shift from direct instruments like CRR towards indirect market based tools, that is LAF, okay, liquidity adjustment, okay, facility, that is the indirect tools. So M Narasimhan committee tried to shift from CRR to LAF. Is it clear? From direct instrument method to indirect method, right? So is this clear? So third option is incorrect. So if you will see, only one no, only 1 and 2 is correct, and you don't need to check the rest of the options. So this I hope this passage is very much easy to understand, and the questions are not being tough asked in the RBI, but it is something which is conceptual, so you have to understand each and everything in a storyline. For this you can relate our mentorship program, because how we are teaching is something which is different that you have learned till now, right? So second, the seventh question is, DAS was introduced on the recommendation of Narasimhan committee to manage liquidity through indirect monetary policy. Just I have told you, CRR is the direct monetary policy. Why it is direct monetary policy, you will understand when you will understand the concept of money exchange, right? Is it clear? So you will understand the concept of CRR, repo with variable repo and repo also, right? And operations. So this indirect method, it is a direct method monetary tools that you are understanding the CRR, right? But there M Narasimhan जो reforms थे, they suggested to change it from direct operations to indirect operation. The indirect operations are like LAF, right? So LAF was introduced to enable the RBI to manage the liquidity using what? Repo and reverse repo operations. Is it clear? So it reflects what? Narasimhan committee recommended to rely on market orientation indirect monetary policy instruments instead of direct controls. So LAF has since become a core component of India monetary policy framework. That's why LAF is the correct example answer of this question. Is it clear? Is it clear? Because it is talking about the indirect monetary policy. So I hope the first two questions, that is the sixth or seventh question from the above passage, is clear to everyone. From the above passage, is it clear to everyone? And it is very easy question. Now again, there is a 3 questions. Only I will come with 5 questions for your revision. The last 3 questions is also from the passage only, and it is very important you to answer, right? So please read it and try to answer. Read the following passage given below. Answer the following questions. Like, micro and small medium enterprises, that is MSME, play a crucial role in India's economic development by contributing significantly to employment, export, and industrial output. Despite their importance, MSME often face challenges related to delayed payments and limited access to formal credit. Okay? To address these issues, digital platforms have been introduced to improve liquidity and working capital availability. Yeah. One such mechanism enables MSMEs to discount their trade. Try to understand this word is very much important. MSME to discount their trade receivables only in a transport manner. These platforms connect MSME sellers, buyers, and financiers to facilitate invoice-based financing. The system reduces dependence on collateral-based lending and improves cash flow for small businesses. It also promotes financial inclusions, right? What it is, because MSME may get strengthened hoga, digitalized, so it will promote what? Financial inclusion. If you will see our mentorship program, there I am going to teach you from if you will see the nationalization of all the banking, the main objective for the nationalization was only the financial inclusion, right? From starting from 1969, whatever you will see, the nationalization and recommendation of any committee and everything is just because due to the financial inclusion. The objective was only the financial inclusion. So the strengthening of MSME is also due to, because it is promoting the financial inclusion and strengthens supply chain financing. Okay? The platform operates under a regulated framework to ensure safety, transparency, and efficiency. Participation is voluntary but encouraged for faster realization of dues. Such initiatives support the overall resilience of the MSME sector. This is a recreated passage and not exact one asked in question. I have already told you in RBI, memory based questions are coming, so no one can tell you the exact question. So just tell all of you, just pause the video and read the passage again and again and recreate in your mind, then answer the eighth question. The first question is, the trade receivables discounting system, that is TREDS, a digital platform that enables MSME to discount their invoices, is regulated and controlled by which of the authority? Tell me, is controlled by which of the authority? So it is very easy question. If you will understand, the TREDS is an what kind of a platform? Electronic platform, right? Electronic platform. Why it has been introduced? It has been introduced invoice discounting to whom? To MSME. Is it clear? So who is the regulator and supervisor of this? So it is the regulated and supervised by what? It is the regulated and supervised by RBI, Reserve Bank of India. Under what? Under the Payment and Settlement Act 2007. Is it clear? Under this Payment and Settlement Act 2007, it was regulated and supervised under whom? RBI. So RBI authorized entities to operate TREDS platforms and lay down operational guidelines. ठीक है? So ठीक है? It is a regulatory framework MSME receivable financing. So just now check the option. So first it has been given regulated and controlled by SEBI. Obviously it is not. Wrong. Now just let me change the page. MSME, no, right? RBI, it is the correct option. TREDS is been regulated and supervised by RBI under what? Payment and Settlement Act 2007. It was also a very easy question with the passage. Don't get hesitated ki arey passage aa raha hai. No, the kind of the questions they are asking in the passage is very easy. It's something related to your static portion only, right? If you have read the circulars and the reports and the current affairs very well, right, and the static portion, linking the static portion with that, so these questions will be very easy. Now the ninth question, it is, with the reference of trade receivable discounting system, that is TREDS, consider the following statement. Which of the following statement is correct or incorrect? Okay, so just tell me. First statement and passage you all have read. Just if you are not, just go to the, just thoda sa video piche karo and again see the passage and then come to see this question, statement based. TREDS enables MSME to obtain liquidity by facilitating the discounting of trade receivable arising the sales to corporate and government buyers through an electronic platform. Is it correct? So TREDS facilitates what? Discounting of trade receivables of MSME arising from sales of corporate and government buyers. This is correct statement. If you have read the current affairs related to the TREDS, right, that supervised and controlled by the RBI under the Payment Settlement Act, you will understand that discounting of trade variable of MSMEs arising the sales of corporate and government buyers. Is it clear? So the first statement is correct. The first statement is correct. Related to the second statement, statement 2 is, just let me check. The platform addresses the issue delayed payment of to MSME by allowing multiple financiaries to bid on invoices against accepted, not against, invoices accepted by buyers. Is it correct? The platform allows multiple financiaries to bid. Yes, it is also correct. Accepted by buyers, helping address the problems to delayed payment. Is it clear? So this statement is also correct. Okay? The last statement. TREDS entities are recognized as market infrastructure institution. Which of the market infrastructure? No, it is not being recognized by market infrastructure institutions. They are regulated platforms, not regulated MMIs. तो सेबी देखो, सेबी regulations नहीं है. TREDS is regulated by under Payment Settlement Act of 2007. This MMIs, that is the market infrastructure institution, is being regulated by whom? SEBI. So TREDS is not being regulated by SEBI, though this option is incorrect. Is it clear? So only 1 and 2 is the correct option. Is it clear, everyone? So question 9 is also very easy. Question 9 is also very easy. Let's check the last question. Right? Which of the following statement correctly describe the settlement mechanism under the trade receivable discounting system? That. Okay? If you will check, TREDS transaction, suppose करो पहला पढ़ लो, statement of funds on TRDS is carried out through RBI regulated payment center. It is correct. If you will see, right. Next check. MSME receive payment only through the invoice due date, not at the time of discounting. Okay. Financiary recovery funds directly from MSME in case of buyer default. Okay. Settlement timelines on TRDS are determined by mutual agreement between MSME and financiaries. Okay. Right. TRDS operates outside the formal financial system to reduce regulatory burden. Okay. So we have read all the options. Just try to understand. TRDS transactions are settled through which type of a regulator? RBI regulator under पेमेंट सेटलमेंट सिस्टम 2007. ठीक है, एक्ट के अंदर. एक्ट किसका? 2007. टू इंश्योर व्हाट? ट्रांसपेरेंसी, सेफ्टी एंड फाइनलिटी ऑफ पेमेंट. देयर शुड बी अ फाइनलिटी ऑफ पेमेंट. So why does this framework, what does this framework do? This framework reduces the counterparty risk and strengthens what? Trust among MSME buyers and financiaries. ठीक है, integrating what? In invoice in discounting into the formal financial system under what? RBI oversight. So the first option is most appropriate option, though A will be the correct option over here. So if you will see, the all type of questions are easy to moderate kind of a things. They are not asking tough questions in that. So in the same way, we have completed the 5 questions for today, those right of the finance, and all the questions that I have discussed is for year 2025 right now. Right. So you all can join our RBI mentorship program that is going on, and you can see the trial classes. And this program is being illustrated in a very comprehensive way so that you can prepare for the RBI Grade B examination very well. So thank you so much. This is the daily dose, and you can be in the playlist of the Clarity for Sure platform. So thank you so much. Keep learning. Bye. Take care.